Thursday morning, Kennedy Dragons. Today is Thursday, August 25th, 2022. It's the 18th day of school. My name is Mr. Butcher. It is my job to keep you guys safe so you can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you've left your average at home or on the bus and you are ready. Ready means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff. To have a respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated, and responsible day. Responsible means doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort. Speaking of responsibilities, our very first responsibility is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country. We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, doing our school pledge, as well as doing a moment of silence. To show respect when we say the pledge, we stop what we're doing, we stand up tall, we put our hands over our hearts like this, and we say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. Would you please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
Myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on your day, your activities, and what you hope to accomplish.
My name is Cadence.
And I'm Emily.
Another responsibility that we have is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs.
We do this by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When we wash our hands, we want to get all the parts of our hands, the palms of our hands, the backs of our hands, in between our fingers and our fingertips, plus our wrist and our thumbs.
When we wash our hands, we want to do it for at least 20 seconds, so let's wash our hands.
Now that we have washed our hands, done our pledges, and our moment of silence, let's get started with birthdays today. Happy birthday to Olivia Garner, who is 5 years old. We'll make sure you get your birthday ribbon. All right, our next responsibility each morning is to make our lunch choice. For lunch today, it will be a mystery. We hope it's drumstick, but when the delivery truck doesn't show, who knows what you're going to get. But I'm sure it will be great. If you don't want to try the mystery lunch, you can always get PB&J or yogurt and muffin. All right, here to bring today's weather reports, not looking really good, Riley Tucker.
And I will be bringing you today's weather report. Today is predicted to be mostly sunny with a 20% chance of showers and with a high of 85 and a low of 69. I think it should be a great day for you.
Thank you, Riley. It's now time for our morning message. Please make sure that you are being a respectful listener to me and Cadence as they bring us today's morning message.
The theme for today is don't judge others by their looks. Good morning, Kennedy Elementary.
This is Cadence.
And Mia, with a few words of wisdom.
When we judge someone, we form an idea or belief about that person. For example, we see someone begging and we think that person must be lazy. But what if he or she can't work for some reason? We don't understand. Or if a few classmates don't wear clothes that are if a new classmate wears clothes that are different from ours own, and we decide that we don't like them for that reason.
There's an old Jewish proverb that goes like this.
Don't judge others until you stood in their place.
Maybe we can, and maybe we shouldn't try to stand in others' place, but we can do this. We ask an adult that we trust to help us. Imagine what it would be like if you was that person. If we do that, we can learn to be fair those who are different from us.
With something to think about, this is Cadence.
And Mia,
Make it a great day, or not. The choice is yours.
My name is Elijah and I'm here for a special day. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite things. My favorite fidget and my favorite book. My favorite book is a book called Meanwhile. It's a graphic novel and it's really fun to read. My favorite fidget would be the Jumbo Poppet or the Fidget Cube. That's all I have for a special day today. Goodbye.
that is all the announcements we have for the day. Please help Mr. Butcher, Mr. Newport, and your teachers keep us safe, which is their job, by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who's focused on graduating in the year. Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student who's focused on graduating, you are boldly committed to student success. I'm Aaliyah. And I'm Reagan. Have an awesome day.
All right, here's our read aloud of the day. Remember, this week I am bringing you read alouds that you can purchase in our Scholastic Book Fair. Today's read aloud is Pig the Rebel by Aaron Blavey. Aaron is the illustrator and the author. I do read alouds for 3 reasons. One, share with you what's in our book fair, but the other one is so I can try to model for you what good readers do. And good readers, they read the words fluently. Fluently means they read the words correctly at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And so I'm going to try to model that, and it's also an opportunity for you guys to practice what good readers do as they're listening to a book, whether it's being read to them by someone else like I'm doing now, or if you're reading to yourself. Good readers read, as they read, they look for the characters, who or what the story is about, if it's a fiction book like this. Dogs can't really ride a motorcycle. They listen for the setting, where and when the story is taking place. They listen for the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. And good readers, as they're reading, they ask themselves questions. What just happened? Why did it just happen? How did it just happen? What do I think is going to happen next? They make predictions. So here we go. Pig the Rebel. Pig the Rebel this is our cover by Aaron Blavey. Here is our title page, Pig the Rebel by Aaron Blavey. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, after years of his antics, it's now time to pay. Yes, Pig was condemned to fate oh so cruel. It was time for the dreaded, it's going to start, it sounds like ooh, because it's rhyming words, obedience school. There's no nonsense, the no-nonsense trainer looked Pig up and down. I hear you've been naughty, she said, with a frown. So Pig's got to go to obedience school because he's been bad. She listed the crimes for each wretched endeavor. Pig pleaded innocence. What? Who? Me? Never. Won't share, dishonest, bad sport, bid Santa, show off, refuses to bathe, lazy, culturally insensitive, ruined Halloween. Hush, said the trainer. Her manner was gruff. Once you've done here, you'll behave soon enough. Pig looks nervous. His class was a mixture of various mutts. They all had their issues. Some hyper, some nuts. A gallery of rogues, a real motley crew. What are you in for? I'm bonkers. And you? Class! Roared the trainer. You will now learn to sit! Something in Pig snapped. He bellowed, that's it! No school can contain me, let's bust out of here! His classmates were stunned, but they gave a great cheer. Woohoo! "Follow me, friend," shouted Pig to his posse. "Let's split from this joint and that trainer who's bossy." He mounted his steed and they galloped apace, but his steed lost its footing and fell on his face. Pig found his feet, though, with startling ferocity. He hurtled downhill at amazing velocity. He took out a cake stall. Oh, how the cakes flew. He took out the hot dog guy's new barbecue. His escape was a triumph. It really was. Yep. But wait, hang on. What's this? Gonna rhyme with yep. Hey, what's that last step? Uh-oh. Tumbled out into the street. The gas tank went boom! The sky filled with fur. It looked like the end. Oh, it sure did. Yes, sir. What happened next? Oh, how this ends. Oh, how ends the book. Do you dare turn the page? Friends, do you dare look? Who could survive an explosion that big? Well, who do you think it is? What do you think? Make a prediction. One slightly barbecued, pot-bellied pig. Look at him. He's all burned up. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. You've heard this before, but hey, anyway, his fur all grew back. He did not need a wig, and somehow that blast blew some sense into Pig. It sparked a new wisdom, a new way of living, devoting to his future, to sharing and giving. I know what you're thinking. He's fooling you, kid. He'll never change. But guess what? He did. Pig the Rebel by Aaron Blabey. This is available in the book fair, but we also have novels in the book fair. I chose this one. This is called War Stories. It's by Gordon Corman. I chose this because all these little these army men. I used to play with army men as well as a little kid, so this really got me excited about this. And then I read the back cover about it. It says there are two things that Trevor loved more than anything else: playing war-based video games and his great-grandfather Jacob, who is a true blue war hero. At the height of the war, Jacob helped liberate a small French village and was given a hero's welcome upon his return to America. Now it's decades later, and Jacob wants to retrace steps he took during the war, from training to invasion to the village he is said to have saved. Trevor, the grandson, thinks this is the coolest idea ever. But as they get to the village, Trevor discovers there's more to the story than what he's heard this whole life, causing him to wonder about his great-grandfather's heroism, the truth about the battle he fought, and the importance of genuine valor. So, sounds like a great story about World War II. Video game kid talking with his grandpa, finding out maybe not everything was just like it is. Great book to choose, War Stories by Gordon Corman.